Okay. So sometimes there are misconceptions about how psychics work. And every psychic does not work exactly the same because the gifts are different. There are psychics, such as myself, and I have colleagues like this, who are very telepathic. That from a very young age, we were able to head tap people, which means we're able to sense or feel people's thoughts. So when I'm doing readings, specifically love and relationship readings, I just can naturally sense how another person thinks, how they problem solve, why they make the choices that they make, and so forth. And what is interesting is that a lot of times people think that I'm giving psychological information or psychological advice, but I'm not. I just happen to be a telepath and an empath. And being a telepath means that you can understand people's thoughts and how they think. Sometimes you can hear their thoughts and read their thoughts. And being an empath means that you can feel what other people feel and you know what it's like to be that person. You can put yourself in their shoes and, at least to a certain degree, have some understanding of what they're going through. I think that, with so many psychic shows and so many reading shows, what's happened is that psychic abilities and psychic information has become more commonplace and not sacred. And because the sacred nature of the work has been taken away, it's become very common. And so, because of that, anybody who watches a television show or has a laptop or a computer can watch a psychic medium or intuitive at work. And therefore, they think they know how we work and they think they know how Creator speaks to us. But that isn't necessarily true. If a psychic is highly telepathic, they're going to know what other people are thinking and why that person thinks the way they do. And if they are an empath, they're going to feel what other people think and they're going to feel what other people feel. And so, if you're coming for a reading and you're genuinely wanting to understand the other person, you would want your reader to tap into that. However, if you're coming to a reading because you already have a predetermined outcome and you want the outcome that you want, you would get upset when the thoughts, the emotions, and the information presented is different than what you want it to be. So I think be sincere and honest with yourself in terms of why you're getting readings. If you're coming because you want to be told a fantasy or a fairy tale, a psychic that is real and true may contradict what you've been telling yourself all along. The purpose of a reading is to help you heal and grow and evolve and bring truth. That's what we're here for. Ashe.